Real learning involves understanding, and for students to understand the information they are provided requires more than just interaction with other students. It requires teacher engagement. It requires tutors to moderate discussions and provide feedback on assessment. These are interactions that demand qualified staff and time for each student. There are not many areas where interactions and feedback of this kind can be automated, although there has been attempts to provide greater automation. The personalized path to learning is also subject to academic policies and professional accreditation requirements in many fields, all of which specify the types of academics, and in some cases the numbers of them, needed to ensure the student's understanding.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has delved into available resources to alter the environment, making it more livable and more comfortable day by day. Being able to use a spear-shaped rock to hunt, or using a cattle-driven chariot to transport goods were considered marvels, and greatly influenced the agricultural sector and ensured food security for man over time. It all started with the use of simple mechanical systems to assist farmers in transporting heavy loads, or in crushing cereal to make refined products and widen the variety of foods available for consumption. Over the years, we witnessed the development of railway tracks, making transport of agricultural goods faster, more efficient and cost-effective.
In Australia, fruits and vegetables are increasingly imported from overseas to fill gaps in local supply. At different times of the year, the local greengrocer could be stocking oranges from Egypt, kiwi fruit from Italy and garlic from China. Eating more fruits and vegetables is good for the environment, especially in terms of generally lower greenhouse gas emissions and water usage in comparison to meat production. However, there are other consequences. Imported foods are transported to the country by air, a mode of travel with a huge carbon footprint and thus ecological impact. So, in this sense, local produce is more sustainable than imported.
Thanks to social media, we live in an age that is simultaneously the best and worst environment for journalism that there has ever been. We have access to countless sources of news that spring up instantly after global phenomenon, political debate and sporting achievements. All it takes is a few swipes of a finger and you can have a general knowledge about any known topic in existence. We are better informed than ever, and yet we are also exposed to vindictive, biased journalism masquerading as truth. Journalism today is not typically based on objectivity, but rather is designed to catch and hold our attention and therefore sell its publication to us.
On an individual level, it is no secret that stress can make us more prone to both physical and psychological ailments such as headaches, neck pain, anxiety and depression. On a population level, the rising rates of stress-induced anxiety and depression among all ages is resulting in increased levels of suicide, with suicide becoming the leading cause of death for Australians from 15 to 44 years old. As such, the World Health Organization has dubbed stress the health epidemic of the 21st century. All of this underlies a widespread problem that will send tidal waves through the healthcare system for generations.
The use of satellites in communications is a great blessing. This breakthrough has given new meaning to the term telecommunication. The use of satellites has made video conferencing possible. Companies in one part of the world are in instant touch with their subsidiaries throughout the world. Communication via satellite has made the world smaller and brought the people closer together. Naturally, this has brought cultures together and appreciation of the beauty which lies within each culture. No doubt within the next century, the developments will be such as to create a world where there is greater closeness among people.
It stands to reason that when international aid is given, steps must be taken to ensure that the aid reaches the people for whom it is intended. The way to achieve this may not be simple. Often, it is the persons in authority who are corrupt. It is very difficult for a nation to give help directly to people in another nation. The United Nations organization or a similar international body could undertake the supervision of the distribution of aid. Here, however, rises the problem of costs. Also tied with this is time. When too much time is taken for the aid to reach the intended recipients, there may well be further disaster.
In a business world of constant change, managers must learn to adapt rapidly. In the past, business thinking was focused on addressing the organizational problems of an industrial era. However, the problems facing businesses nowadays are more complex. Leadership demands a deep understanding of the forces of change and the ability to navigate new territory. Managers must respond quickly as markets and organizations transform. Even when companies launch products and services in rapid succession, the next generation is ready to go. In this context, the risks of managers and executives being hesitant are significant. They must be able to think clearly, draw conclusions quickly, and act decisively.
The technology of flying has improved tremendously, and it is certainly safer to fly now than a decade ago. The safety aspects of flying is almost a sub-industry by itself. Crew training lays a lot of emphasis on safety. For a few jobs in the world is selection more careful than for pilots. The course they undergo is comprehensive, and it is much harder to become a pilot than a doctor. Maintenance crew too are highly trained professionals. Before a plane takes off, numerous thorough checks are carried out and everything is done to make sure that flying is safe. Even then, occasionally, a plane crashes or is hijacked.
The new Performing Arts Complex will boast a fully programmable acoustic system. A digital approach to sound, it provides the optimal acoustics for each musical genre, with speakers and microphones built seamlessly into the space, a process known as activated architecture, meaning the touch of a tablet screen will transform acoustic energy, enabling optimum sound quality whether it's a play, chamber concert or jazz ensemble. It is this element that has the director of the Academy of Performing Arts most excited. He believes that this will provide great opportunities for students doing either music or theater and performing arts courses.